Hello students, welcome to this class of fluid mechanics. So as you know, we are studying the topic of fluid friction, right? So we have discussed that the process of calculating the friction losses for laminar flow and turbulent flow are different. Okay, so we are discussing about the friction losses in laminar flow. Okay, in last class we have discussed Hazen-Poiseuille's equation, right, to calculate the friction losses in pipe flow as well as for flat plates. In this class we will use one other equation that is called Darcy's equation. Okay, this equation is also used to calculate the friction losses. Fine. So we'll see. We will write the equation for we will write the Darcy's equation that is used to calculate the losses in a pipeline. Okay. So what is the equation? It says HF, it is the head loss due to friction. Okay, we denote the head loss due to friction by HF. HF is equal to 4F L U bar square divided by 2GD. Okay, 2GD. Here L is the length of the section, control volume section that you have taken into consideration. U bar is average velocity. U bar is average velocity. G is acceleration due to gravity. D is diameter. D is diameter. And here the main thing is F. What is this F? This is the coefficient of friction. Okay, I will tell you how to calculate this coefficient of friction. So this is the coefficient of friction that we have to put it in this equation. So what is coefficient of friction? It is calculated as F is equal to 16 divided by Re. What is Re? Re is Reynolds number. Remember, we have discussed about Reynolds number. So basically F is 16 divided by Re. So this is the Darcy's equation. Sometimes it also written as HF is equal to F dash L U bar square divided by 2GD. Okay, here F is called, here we have called the F as coefficient of friction. F dash is friction factor. Okay, it is friction factor, not coefficient of friction. Both are different. Okay, and what is friction factor? Friction factor is equal to F dash is equal to 64 upon Re, or basically you can say that it is equal to 4 into coefficient of friction. Okay, and this is valid only for laminar flow. Keep that in mind. This is valid only for laminar flow. F dash is friction factor. So yeah, if you're solving any numerical to calculate the friction losses for laminar flow and you are using the Darcy's equation, then please keep it in mind if it is given in the equation that whether coefficient of friction is given or friction factor is given. Okay, and only then use the equation. If coefficient of friction is given, use this equation. If friction factor is given, use this equation. Keep that in mind. Okay, so this is how we use the Darcy's equation. Okay, so first of all, whenever you're doing the analysis for the friction losses in any flow, first of all you need to calculate the Reynolds number. Okay, from the Reynolds number you can tell that whether my flow is laminar or turbulent. Fine, we have discussed that if the Reynolds number is greater than 4000 for pipe flow, then the flow is turbulent. However, it is less than 2000, then the flow is laminar. So first of all you will check the category of your flow, that whether my flow is laminar or whether my flow is turbulent. So when you decide that whether your flow is laminar or turbulent, if your flow is laminar, you can use these equations. You can use Hazen-Poiseuille's equation or you can use Darcy's equation, depending on the amount of depending on the type of variables that are given in the equation. You will have to decide which equation you will have to use. Okay, so now see, in laminar flow the losses are only due to viscosity and drag effects. However, in turbulent flow, however, the major losses in turbulent flow are due to intermixing of fluid particles, but there are also laminar losses also. Drag is also there. Okay, so if the total losses you have to calculate in laminar type of turbulent flow, it will be losses due to viscosity and drag forces and losses due to intermixing of particles. So these equations are valid for the both cases. Basically you can use this equation for the laminar flow and you can use this equation to calculate the viscous losses, laminar losses in turbulent flow. It will not tell you the total losses, but yeah, the losses due to viscous forces, it will, this equation will tell you. Okay, so I hope you know that how to use this equation. See, in turbulent flow, uh, however the eddies formation are dominant, the intermixing of fluid is dominant, so we can't use this equation. But still, if it's asked that you have to calculate the laminar losses only, then you can use this equation. Fine. I hope Darcy's equation is clear to you. It's a very basic equation. In next class we will solve some numerical. It will be more clear to you. We will meet in next class. Bye bye.